the R-Lot just be in those key places to be able to catch the Nolan, to catch the Harith, right? And what?
Glue.
Yo,
Glue boy.
first time in the tournament?
First time. So here's a pocket pick. Is it something that they think can deal with the CC here? How's it going to be able to handle it? It's another one that can also kind of get to the back line, cause mayhem. I'm not completely against it. I'm kind of a fan of the glue. I'm kind of sad that it fell off the meta. I think it's an interesting pick. And now there's your Claude. Going to be locked in for Onic. Vexana for the side of AP Bren. It's only game one, and the draft is already interesting, and we thought nothing less of these two teams who are never scared to pick something a little bit outside of the meta.
This is awesome, right? This is what I was saying. Like, the teams probably had that, like, the rabbit in the hat, and maybe it's glue. Maybe it's like no one's ever tried him. Maybe he's going to absolutely dominate in the Land of Dawn, and if anybody can do it, it's going to be AP Bren, right? Again, we're going to be getting into it. I'll let you lead the way, Trex.
All right, Games of Future Grand Finals for Mobile Legends is about to begin. We're about to hop through the portal into the Land of Dawn to start off the rematch, the revenge match, the grudge match between AP Bren and Onic Esports.
Right, kind of getting into this, the nitty and gritty here. I really want to focus on this glue pick, right? Like, what is it going to really establish here? And I think what it's going to do is really, like, kind of like what you were saying, being able to split, get into that back line, and be able to displace some of Onic at this point. Now, Onic, I love the early aggression, kind of keeping Super Marco at bay. But again, I mean, that's just them poking and propping at this point. One thing also, at the very end, AP picked up this Vexana. Could be a key factor into, you know, the solid CC that they needed. It does seem like AP Bren wants to control quite a bit of the team fights. Now, coming from on the side of Onic, right? Like, again, just building off of what I said in the draft phase, I feel like the R-Lot's going to have to really rely on key positioning in order to, you know, make plays for Onic, because it's going to be a little difficult as the team is just, they're quick people. You got the Nolan, you got the Harith. Like, you're going to have to catch them off guard.
I think it's definitely going to be a battle of wills here. I'm excited to see this EXP lane as well, man. Like, how's Boots? I think, obviously, CC, one of the most dominant EXP laners in the game, should kind of get the better hand of Flapteezy in the beginning. But if Flapteezy can scale, even though Glue is kind of an out-of-meta hero right now, one of the reasons being is it takes a little bit too much time to get on the map. Kyle Teasy as well on this Nolan. Once it gets the first item locked in, if he goes for something like the Blade of Hepates, we're going to see some big damage. So Albert's going to have to be careful. The rest of the team is going to have to be careful. And oh, look at the damage. A big Terrify Keyboy in a little bit of trouble here. Able to dash back. They're unable to find the kill. But we're already seeing the possibilities from Few and Ogwin.
Yeah, and again, right now, it's everybody's game, right? I mean, the first turtle is not going to make or break a team, but it does look like both teams want to fight for it.
Hassan's going to get involved here. Kyle Teasy starting up on the lore, but a big stun onto Keyboy and Kyrie. Kyrie unable to make it in. The grab the slam, and Flapteezy already causing mayhem in the back line. That's the first turtle. Kyle Teasy will be able to secure it. Kyrie, a little bit too much damage. Flapteezy might be too deep. Nice immobilized onto two members. Boots trying to steer him away, but now Kyle Teasy making the move onto the purple buff and going to steal that away.
You know, I wasn't really even thinking about this, right? Like, they're going to collapse on Boots, though.
Boots in trouble, getting knocked up, taken out. Flapteezy picking up the kill.
All right, back to my thought, right? So the glue, what AP Bren is utilizing the glue for right now is to control the neutral, the split and jump onto Kyrie, and if they can control Kyrie, they can control the game. I feel like that is their ultimate strategic plan right now, and we'll see if they'll be able to bring it to fruition.
Oh, and not to mention they really a lot of damage on Boots there. Boots gonna go down. AP Bren leading 3-0 right now. 2,000 gold lead, almost a 3,000 gold lead at this point. AP Bren is stomping in the land of Dawn. We've seen Onic in this position before, though. But what they're going to need to try to turn things around is some big sets, some big plays. Albert still in the game, hasn't gone down, but with AP Bren taking away that tier 3 this early, Flapteezy's going to be able to move around the map so much more.
Yeah, the CC is having such a tough time with the glue, the sustainability that he brings. They've already taken all the gold plating and the tower, which is what really is scaling them right now. If AP is able to keep this up, Onic is going to have to find a response. And I feel like, again, the response is going to come down to Keyboy's positioning. And we can already see the burn from Kyle TZ.
No. That's disgusting, bro. This is looking a little rough. It's 4-0, 4,000 gold lead, 4.5 minutes in. That's about 1,000 gold a minute right now for AP Bren. Onic unable to even get close to him.
Ogwin, just look at the micro steps that he's doing here. They're gonna roam up and they're gonna take all of the gold plating off this tower and probably the tower itself. This is huge for AP Bren. Onic, they have to find responses somewhere, and there's no jungle left. Man, again, it could be anybody's game, but the snowball effect is definitely in place for AP Bren.
Yeah, this is the Bren effect at its prime right now.
Bren effect, huh? Oh.
The Bren effect, man. And they're just, I mean, it's like, because here's the thing, they can always switch it up, man. They can either completely dominate you in laning phase, or they can take a slow approach. They are the best of both worlds. They have the discipline of the Philippines, but the aggression of several other hungry regions out there. They're willing to take things slow if they need to, or they're willing to be in your face at all times, and you just never know what AP Bren you're gonna get.
It is true. It is true. I mean, they definitely bring out the difference in a game. We can kind of take a look at some of the items. A Hunter Strike already secured by Kyle TZ, looking for that speed, just controlling the overall jungle. And you can see that he was looking for that purple buff, but looking for a kill. Did he get it? He did.
Yeah, no purple for Kyrie.
Oh, man, this is just going downhill for Onic. I think it's they're going to have to find some type of breathing room, but will AP Bren give them that breathing room? And it doesn't look like it right now.
I mean, one good thing going for Onic right now is Albert and Sans have not taken a death yet. Yes, there's 2 kills on the boots. Not huge. We've seen CC still scale, even with a few deaths on it. And 2 on to Keyboy. So Kyrie, Albert, or Sans, if they can keep up this pace, they can kind of slow play this and look for an opening later on. But it's going to be a little while until we see Sans or Albert really get the items they need in.
Yeah, and I mean, that effect is just in place now. AP Bren are staying together. So again, I think Onic's going to have to some objectives, and if they don't, then they're going to give up their life. So we'll see. Again,
Games of future.
You're saying Albert not dying is still a good thing. You got 4,600 gold versus 5,600 gold, 1,000 gold difference between the gold lanes, and the Hearth is just only going to scale from this point onwards. You only can see a corrosive sights being picked up by Albert, and to be honest, everybody is lacking items.
Mandei aí no seu privado do WhatsApp.
Obrigado, amigo.
E a gente tá aí na grande final da Onic contra a AP Bren. E a RP Roshi conseguiu pipocar para cima da Ariflux.
Quem ganhou da Fire?
Perdeu. Perdeu mais ou menos.
Perdeu tudo, foi morar de aluguel?
Perdeu mais ou menos $600 mil. 600 mil reais, quer dizer, $600. 600 mil reais. Claramente, se eu sou o dono da RP, eu demito a line.
On the slow pace, Sans has the book in. is not going to really give damage yet.
Bando de maluco
They definitely need
irresponsável, velho.
another item, and by the time they get that item in, AP Bren will already have their third in. So I mean, it's a little bit of trouble, but Ogwin taking a little bit of damage, going to get pushed back. Flap Teasy unable to make the advance. Everybody locking on. Albert able to get a couple free shots in. Flap Teasy still gets away, but look at Kyle Teasy onto Boots. Boots able to just survive. AP Bren not able to cause damage they wanted to. Onic able to turtle up very well.
Definitely, and the first Lord coming down. I feel like this could be a turning point.
Aí teve a
if they were
gente achando que
possibly do
a
something,
Fibrinha ia
but
perder
they
pra
utilized
Onic.
quite a bit of their utility right now.
Boa, rapaz.
San's the only one that really doesn't have
Tu acha que é onde que pega aqui?
and,
Perde pra
might
caralho.
just try to bait it here.
Pipoqueiro.
You can already see the
Que
discipline
boy!
of AP Bren
O Caio!
controlling the lanes before
Albert!
attempting to take the
O
Lord.
Butts de novo, tá todo mundo aí.
Vision here.
Só pipoqueiro profissional.
É, final mundial, né? Padrão.
A única diferença é que o CW não tá presente.
Smoothly fall into the AP's hands.
Oh my god, T-Boy in a
E
little
80, quer dizer.
Mano, Gluzinho, né? Não vou mentir, mas Glu é fora da curva.
one. Nolan's on fire.
Galera não sabe jogar contra Vepa.
The Lord. Onic just biding time at this
Tem
point.
uns que nem com Gu sabe jogar.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of rough, right?
Concordo.
Onic, what do they really need to do? I feel like they have.
Você viu a distribuição
the ability,
da
they
premiação
have
do
the
mês?
heroes needed to mount up a defense here, and I feel like that is what they need to do. Again, they're playing passive, not losing the key. Claude's not going down. Albert staying alive. Kyrie staying alive. Again, the only person
Okay.
that's fallen has been Boots. But again,
Que
they're gonna
isso?
have to get some type
Estourou,
of
hein?
lead here as it's 5-0, and the gold lead is just going up from here.
Yeah, good call by Sans there. Sends a meteor to check that bush and finds Kyle Teasy, forcing him back a little bit. Flap Teasy under the towers, though, taking a lot of hits to the face. Okay. A lot of damage on Ogwin as well. Onic out to defense, and the Appraiser's
There we
Wrath
go.
finally puts a kill on the map for Onic. Albert into the back line with a blazing duet, looking for Super Marco. Super Marco drops him on force, able to also get some more poke off. But
É isso, meus amiguinhos aí que tá assistindo aí, né? Por favor, deixa o like aí. Segue o buff, rapaziada. A gente tá sempre trazendo notícias sobre o competitivo do Brasil e algumas notícias sobre o mundo, né, de MLBB. Então segue o buff aí, beleza? Na descrição você encontra tudo que você precisa saber sobre esse campeonato e sobre outros campeonatos. Bom, é isso.
Get too overzealous, right? Don't be diving. You
Sempre bom.
already see that Albert's got 3 items now: the glowing, the golden staff, the corrosive scythe, and the demon hunter. So gonna be destroying some of the tankiness that AP Bren brings. And then look again, Sans just hitting shots left and right. Super Marco falling a little bit low, but again, AP Bren just has the sustainability to just be there. Makes a major factor into play.
the real problem is definitely going to be Keyboy here. He's very behind. About 30...
Oh.
Aí, ó, você viu a premiação do campeonato, ó. Primeiro que vamos começar com a data, né? O MSC 2024 vai começar dia 28 de junho. Termina dia... Termina dia 14 de
E
julho.
o Snap Drag lá, o Snap Fire, Snap Fire Dragon, esqueci.
Vai começar em maio.
Maio?
É.
Putz,
Aí
vai
é-
começar na mesma, no final da Império Latam já.
Já a premiação do MSC 2024 vai ser 3 milhões de dólares, 1 milhão de dólares para o campeão, 500 mil dólares para o segundo lugar, 200 mil dólares para o terceiro e quarto lugar, 100 mil dólares para quem ficar em quinto barra oitavo lugar, 56 mil dólares para quem ficar entre nono e 16º lugar, e 36 mil dólares para quem ficar lá no wildcard, cara.
Cara, no wildcard a gente ficar com 32? Para.
36 mil dólares ainda.
Nossa, o wildcard tá uma beleza. Eu já tava feliz no wildcard, pô.
Porra. Não, e o pior é que o primeiro lugar já vai, da Império Latam, já vai direto pro campeonato. Então já vai garantir 56 mil dólares. Garantido.
Nossa, e quem será que vai pegar essa vaguinha lá, tá? O wildcard é
Preciso
grupo A e
falar.
grupo B, né?
Preciso falar quem vai.
Do wildcard, eu tô falando.
Ah, do wildcard? Aí é uma briga bem...
Porque vai ser grupo B, né? Quem é que tá no grupo B forte? Vai ser o quê? DMX Ice?
É, DMX Ice, Entity7, que é aquele do
Isso é
Marquinhos.
bom.
Marquinhos.
Uma panelinha.
Eu não diria que é uma panelinha. Não, talvez seja,
Quase
porque
que
tem
faltou.
os mesmos jogadores de um mesmo time. Provavelmente é uma... Vocês viram o RK DMX ontem? Pô, é óbvio que eu vi, cara. Tô buff, mano. É óbvio que eu vou ver.
Eu sou o buff, é foda.
Eu assisto competitivo todo. Até as piores partidas da história do universo eu vejo. Perder um RK DMX? Tá bom. É, GG Bren aqui, ó.
Facinho, hein? Caralho.
Time horroroso essa Onic, tá?
Definitely quite the game. I can't believe they just
Só sei que esse MSC vai ser da hora, tá? Time ruim.